a great Friday, you mother...
Oh, we're going to try. Going to be a high of 65 today. More rain moving in, and then it begins. Basically rain tonight all the way through tomorrow, possibly into Sunday morning as well, and then we've got some scattered rain for Sunday and Monday. All in all, yes, it's going to be an amazing holiday weekend. Hopefully you get that extra day off. The weather's not exactly going to be the weather we want for the unofficial kickoff to summer. That's just what it is. Rolled the dice and we lost this time. Oh, damn it. There's the 7. Craps.
Oh, the pool's open tomorrow?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
I can't remember if they're tomorrow or Monday.
Is that something I should know, I guess?
I know it's just Memorial Day.
It's around Memorial Day, yeah. Speaking of which, we have to talk about summer. We all know summer solstice. Weather changes, or I should say seasons change on the solstice, which is always the 20th or 21st of its given month. But there's a very interesting study going around about when summer officially starts or doesn't start. And I would love to hear Thick's take on this because, if it's not literal, then it's wrong.
Yes.
So he doesn't really go for people's opinions.
Thick's our favorite, well, actually, guy.
Why?
Who is the kid? Who is the kid?
You tell us why you're like that. I don't know. It was just the way you were born, and we love it.
Who is the kid on the... Oh, apparently, I think that...
And apparently I've never been on live TV before.
So we were just before the show started, we were talking about like social batteries and going out and being around people and how most people have a limit of some sort. But it is a well-known fact in this studio. I'm the out and about person.
Yes.
Like I will purposely lose sleep to be a part of something. A little bit of FOMO, if you will. And Wednesday night was a perfect example of that. Because we were in bed last night doing our doom scrolling before we fall asleep. And come to find out that after the Bruno Mars concert on Wednesday, Anderson .Paak, who is his own musician in his own right, an amazing musician, but also has done stuff with Bruno Mars, left Ohio Stadium and just started playing music around High Street.
Oh, wow.
He just started bouncing around bars around campus and playing music.
That's cool.
Oh, I'm so mad.
Oh.
So mad. I should have been at that concert. I should have been bouncing around High Street. And I should have come in here hungover or still drunk from the night before. But no, I was all responsible, and I went to bed Wednesday night. This is why you say yes. That's why I'm a yes man. Yeah, I'll be there. You never know what's going to happen. I'm going to walk in one day with some clown makeup on and missing a shoe.
See, you're a family man now. You're all domesticated.
I know. Damn it.
Speaking of Bruno Mars, my cousin texted me late Wednesday night. She's like, "Are you at the Bruno Mars concert?" Well, yesterday morning I get the text. I'm like, "Oh, no, I wasn't there. Did you go? Did you have a blast?" She said, later in the day, like 2 o'clock yesterday afternoon, she texted me back. She's like, "They showed someone on the Jumbotron, and I thought it was you." And I was like, oh, now I have to see this person. I need to know who my cousin thinks I look like. Because it's always weird when somebody says, I saw someone who looks exactly like you. And then you're like, oh.
There's got to be video out there of it somewhere.
I wonder.
If you were at the show, if you're at Bruno Mars and you know, please, I want us to text in, see if it was, if you thought it was Kelly as well.
But she said the show was absolutely amazing.
It had to be unbelievable. Yeah. I was shocked at, I saw another video. There was a woman who made a TikTok, and she was in her car, and she goes, this message is for Bruno Mars and Bruno Mars only. If you're not Bruno Mars, keep scrolling. Bruno Mars, I would like a refund because we live 3 hours from Columbus, and we're on our way to the show, and I can tell you now that we have been in the car for 6 hours, and I have now missed about a third of the show. I guess traffic was so bad.
Oh, yeah.
We need to figure out the traffic situation in the city when it comes to big concerts, because we have had an enormous amount of trouble just in the past week.
I will tell you this, though. Of the cities I've lived in, and the major metros that have major entertainment venues, like the Shoe or like the Shot, and, or even Sonic Temple, coming in off 17th.
Oh, my God.
There's no excuse for being on the
lanes.
No, there's no excuse for being on the freeway for sitting for 3 hours.
I agree with you. However, the only thing I will say is a lot of venues are like that. If you go to Red Rocks, if you go to Ball Arena, if you went to the Palace in Detroit, there are these 1-lane or 2-lane roads that lead to these major music venues, which are usually like a mile from an exit on the highway. So you've got the backup from the opening of the venue all the way onto the highway.
It's like the mess at Burning Man.
Yeah.
That one road going all the way in.
May I offer a suggestion
Yes,
that
please.
will work? Whoever designed Lucas Oil Stadium and the area around it, they know what they're doing. Have you been there for the Big Ten Championship
Yes.
game? You are in and out of there you're never really not moving. They've got it down to a T how to deal with traffic there.
I've been there for 2 or 3 Cowboys games.
Isn't it amazing?
I've always said Indianapolis is, and the fans are great. All of it. It's all good.
Good experience. Yeah.
We really need those people here in Columbus.
Yes.
Stat.
Let's tear up the roads so it'll cause trouble for the next 3 years.
Right.
And
But then we're good.
we'll be all happy.
Yeah.
Right, exactly. Anyways, Dick, how are you on a Friday? Everything good?
Man, I finally feel normal for the first time since Sonic.
Feel like you caught up on everything?
Yeah, you're out there 4 days. It's like you're in a different world. All these people, all this going on, and then it's kind of like coming back from a vacation somewhere.
Yeah.
And
Get
it's like,
readjusted.
Yeah.
But my grass was taller than I think it's ever been since I lived in that house. I got it mowed yesterday finally, and I had a million weeds to pluck.
By Tuesday, it's going to be grown right back out with all this rain we're
Yeah,
getting.
but it was bad. So yeah, I'm good.
Good. Well, let's get into a Friday. Lots to talk about. We have got a couple more tickets for WWE, which is going to happen on Monday at the Shot, speaking of parking. Also have a pair of tickets for Smashing Pumpkins left, which we'll give to you right after 8 o'clock. And I want to talk about tipping. I saw something yesterday, and having worked in the industry, I'm a 20 to 25% tipper automatically. You have to really screw up for me not to tip you 20%. But I saw something that opened my eyes, and I think it's going to piss some people off. So we'll get into that shortly after 8 o'clock as well. Right now, let's go with Blitz Morning Trivia, Thick.
All right, let's see if we can get somebody $25 to waterbeds and stuff if you're the first one to text in the correct answer. Last week, a flight was delayed at Reagan National Airport, and the pilot of that flight came out and bought all the passengers free pizza. That was pretty cool. What I want to know is, what airline was it? So I'll be the first one to text in the airline that the pilot was from. Do that at 800-821-9970, and you'll win the gift card.
Let's get that answer for Blitz Morning Trivia, Thick.
All right, last week, Reagan National Airport, a flight was delayed, so the pilot got off the flight, bought everybody pizza, and he was with what airline? And that was Southwest Airlines.
That's nice of him.
I hear better things about Southwest pretty much than everybody else.
Yeah.
They have, I guess, less problems than everybody else and end up doing good things. But this pilot, First Officer James, when the flight got delayed, he stepped off the flight, ordered a ton of pizza, and then served it to the passengers.
Wow.
So the airline praised James, the passengers praised him for showing compassion and initiative during a stressful situation. We need more people like this out there.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah, that was cool. So Noel Sodders from Lancaster, first one to text in the correct answer. So Noel's got $25 to waterbeds and stuff.
Speaking of pizza and food, I got some food news for you, including some pizza news. We're getting ready for the World Cup, which is going to be coming. When does that kick off? Do you know? Sometime in the near future?
Sometime this year. 2026, I think.
Great. Thanks. Well, if you are a soccer fan, of course, you might be looking forward to the World Cup.
June 11th.
Thank you. Now, here's another reason to look forward to the World Cup. Keep an eye on the U.S. soccer team, because if any player receives a red card during the World Cup, Domino's is going to select more than 60,000 winners to receive a free medium 2-topping pizza, giving out about $1 million worth of pizza. Now, I don't know why the red card, which is the biggest penalty you can get. So I don't know why they want a U.S. player to get a red card.
I didn't catch that. It has to be a U.S. player.
Yeah, U.S. player.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
they're randomly going to select.
I don't know. I think those are kind of rare.
Okay.
So maybe, is it every time or just the first time?
Well, that's a valid question. Because, let's see, $100 million prizes, receives a red card in the soccer tournament. If any player in the U.S. receives a red card, Domino's will randomly select 60,000 people. Because, isn't it like 2 yellow cards get you a red card?
Yeah.
I don't know soccer rules.
Yeah, that's correct.
Worst thing that can happen in a game is for a player or team to be rooting for to receive a red card. If it happens to the American squad, Domino's is here to help ease the pain. Oh, so they wanted to ease the pain of the red card.
Yeah, because they're out.
Okay.
And you play a man short.
Yeah, right.
Because he gets booted.
But it's not like everybody gets a pizza. It's a drawing for one person to get a pizza.
No, 60,000 people.
Oh.
60,000 pizzas are going to be given away.
Okay.
Yes. So it is a drawing, but they're still going to do it.
Let me guess, you have to have their app.
Oh, probably.
I mean, who are they drawing from?
Yeah, I guess they would have to know who they're picking.
Can you imagine is Domino's a franchise? If you were a franchisee and they're like, yeah, you got to give away a bunch of pizzas today.
Oh, you got to pay me for them.
Yeah, I bet corporate's coming in with a check and saying, we'll reimburse you.
Some franchises are a real sucker deal.
Yeah.
Like you are paying a lot of money to have a low-paying job.
Yeah, that is true.
And you're told when you have to redecorate your restaurant and
got certain corporate rules to follow. Yeah.
When you're having to do a half-off sale, free pizzas. Oh, that hurts.
You're gonna help pay for a couple of those costs though.
I think
Now,
so.
I've taken there's a Subway down here I've taken coupon to, and they won't accept it. You can only use it online. If you order online, but they would not accept it in person.
And some are specific to certain locations.
Yeah, I'm like, well, you mailed these to me. I mean, it's a paper coupon.
We are rolling into the holiday weekend in other food news. Although it's not going to be perfect barbecue weather for Memorial Weekend, you can still head on out and get yourself some baked beans. If you're a fan of baked beans, Bush's wants to give you a bit more variety. It's not just about the everyday baked bean anymore, because Bush's is releasing their summer baked beans, which you can now have your baked beans infused with flavors of apple pie, rocket popsicles, and dill pickle. What?
I'll stick with brisket, thanks.
Yeah, just give me the regular.
Who wants rocket popsicle baked beans?
Nobody.
Well,
That makes no sense to me whatsoever.
Wait, do we need to do a taste test Tuesday here?
Absolutely not.
No?
I don't eat baked beans anyways.
Oh.
I don't eat any beans. I can't stand beans. Refried, kidney, black,
Nothing?
baked.
No bean.
No.
My wife's the same way.
Green beans, only if they're French cut. I don't even want whole green beans.
Oh, wee.
Yeah.
Why?
Rocket popsicle baked beans. Yeah, you're going to be wee-weeing out your beehole. That is just... Oh.
How about like the red, white, and blue bomb pop? Is that what we're talking about here?
Yes.
What in the world is that?
Dill pickle baked... Stop it. I'm all about, trying new things and coming up with a new flavor. But don't just start throwing everything into the pot. That is completely unnecessary. If any of this sounds good to you, you can find your Bush's baked beans on your local store shelf. Good luck to your rectum.
Not so breaking news. The news already broke. We're trying to put it back together.
Our first story takes us over to California, where a gentleman walked outside of his house and noticed he had something on the roof of his guest house. Bill Dabney, who lives in Pasadena, was like, "What is going on up there? That looks like poop. I got poop on my roof. How do I have poop on my roof?" And so he went to walk around the backyard so he could get up onto the roof of his guest house to find out what was going on. And that's when he came eye to eye with what he can only assume is the culprit, because this wasn't bird poop we're talking about. This was like mounds of poop. And, he came eye to eye with a mountain lion.
Oh.
That was just hanging out in his backyard.
Earlier this month, Pasadena resident Bill Dabney found something strange on the roof of his guest house.
I looked up and I saw poop on the roof.
And it wasn't bird poop.
And it was like 4 separate stools.
And big. But it wasn't long before Dabney sniffed out the answer to the rooftop droppings and nearly made his own mess in the backyard.
And all of a sudden I look over, mountain lion staring at me.
Yup, he was about 10 yards away from the number 1 suspect in the number 2 caper.
Oh, for God's sake, this guy.
What?
Well, that's
Forget
the Mountain
the story.
Lion. It's the Mountain Lion's guest house now, right?
It's got to be.
You just
yeah.
turn it over.
Well, and here's the thing. Mr. Dabney goes on to say how he never leaves his house anymore without doing like a 360. Like, you can't just walk in your backyard anymore.
No.
Because that mountain lion knows that area. And so it's most likely he's coming back.
It said the mountain lion was spotted there last week, too, and they're not used to it, but it's happened since the fires.
Yeah, because they're moving
they're
out.
trying to figure out where to go.
Yep, absolutely.
Rule number 1, no number 2.
You would think. You would think.
Hey, it was Big Poop.
Big Pooh, the number 1 culprit in the number 2 scandal.
You know, everyone at work who works with that guy is like, oh, gosh, here he comes again.
There he comes with his stupid puns. His news name is probably Rick McRickerson.
Yeah.
Reporting on the news. Another Rickanism. Oh, man. Story number 2 takes us just up north to Michigan, where a couple who rents a home up in Westland had to go to the hospital. This husband had to take his wife to the hospital. No reason as to why. But as they're in the hospital, their phone starts going off. That's because the camera system they have inside of their house is beeping. It's detecting motion. Now, they weren't too concerned because they did set up an appointment with their landlord, who had to remove some dead birds from the attic. Apparently, they had a crack in the opening. Some birds were getting in, and they were dying, so they were getting that taken care of. However, they quickly noticed that the landlord wasn't removing dead birds. He was busy doing other things.
He walked back and forth through here naked. And
what did you do in the kitchen? I saw him come out with some kind of rag or something.
I don't know. I might have been trying to make a sandwich, but I don't know. It's creepy.
No. The landlord was busy having sex in the apartment. They have him butt naked on the security camera. They see the woman. Now, here's the thing. I have to assume that it is you trying to make better of a situation, because if he goes into the kitchen and grabs a rag after having sex, he's not making a sandwich. That is not what you do naked with a rag after having sex. You got to throw that rag away.
Okay, this landlord, I guarantee you, has a scorecard with every apartment number on there, and his goal is to defile every single apartment.
Now, here's the thing. It is a home, but if he owns more than one home, you're absolutely correct. You know he's got,
Their landlord was supposed to be removing dead birds from the attic. Instead, he was giving a lesson on the birds and the bees on camera. Bonnet down, legs up for about an hour.
What?
Way.
An hour? Okay, well, in that case, you go, sir. Good for you.
Bonnet down, legs up for about an hour.
Bonnet down, legs up. I've never heard that in my life.
I haven't either.
Okay.
I guess it's just the difference between face down and, I mean, you do you, boo-boo. But, man.
You know her name's Vicky McVickerson.
Like, what do you do knowing?
Gross.
Now, here's the thing. The news reporter found the owner and approached him and showed him the video. And the owner of the house just walked away. He shook his hand and walked it away.
Yeah. He listened to her when she walked up. She goes, "Excuse me, sir." And is this you? And he goes, "Oh, what?" And he's watching it.
And walks. Now, here's the question, though. Legally, they're looking into this. But there are still a lot of questions. Trespassing, misdemeanor, maybe, but you did invite him in your home.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be doing something.
Did he get rid of the dead birds?
If he did get rid of the dead birds, what do you do?
Right.
They're saying there might be a civil suit here. But is there?
Yeah, I don't know.
Assault with a bodily substance or something?
You have to be there to be assaulted.
He got the rag. He cleaned up.
Yeah, but whose rag was it? I bet that rag didn't belong to him.
Okay.
Probably not.
Well,
did
then
he take it with him?
I'm scouring the entire place for DNA that doesn't belong to me.
Oh.
I'm going to blacklight that place up.
You turn on the black light and there's just a Jackson Pollock on your ceiling. Like, what? happened here?
All part of the lawsuit.
Right, but what's the that's the question.
Like
what's the lawsuit?
You might be able to make him replace the furniture and the rag, but I don't know what else you're going to get out of it.
Right.
Because I'm trying to figure out what is the crime.
The crime has got to do with bodily fluids. Like, you can't walk into somebody's house and just pee.
You
There's
can't.
a charge for that.
But what if she caught all the bodily fluids? What bodily fluids are there?
Yeah, the rag might just have been cleaning himself up.
Yeah.
But you have video.
Yeah, but
Of a crime.
what crime?
That's the question. What crime?
What
Yeah.
is the crime? What is the charge? What is it on the statute?
Boning on the clock?
You're not allowed to bone on the clock.
It's his business. He's the boss.
God, Nora would be in so much trouble. Anyways, I'm with you. It's wrong.
Yes.
I would be angry.
Oh, it's horrible.
Just what
is it?
What do you get out of it? What can you sue him for?
I don't know.
Anyways, good luck with your lawsuit. We all stand with you. It's not so breaking news. 987 The Blitz.
Bonnet down, legs up for about an hour.
It's rare when I see something and kind of an eye-opening moment, borderline changing my mind on how I feel about something. Because we are a tip-heavy society here in America. We tip more than any other country. We have a tipping culture that, I don't know all the backgrounds. It was started whenever, but now it's turned into what it is. And I'll be the first to admit, I have worked in just about every position there is in the service industry. I owned my own restaurant for a short period of time. I understand that's how they make their money, so I am a 20 to 25% tipper right off the bat, no matter what. You got to really screw up bad for me not to tip you 20%.
Yep.
Which has become the norm. It used to be 15. It's kind of bumped up to 20. That's just the way it is. Now, I saw something yesterday that I paused for a moment because someone put their receipt online and wrote a little note about tipping. And it was like I think it was like $167 bill or something. And they tipped $9. Ooh. Of course, the first thing you think is, oh, man, that's wrong. However, let me ask you this. You go to Nasty's, right? One of our favorite little sports bars. You go to Nasty's, You get yourself some wings, some fries, and I'll have 2 Captain and Diets while I'm sitting there enjoying my wings and fries on a dinner date with Nora. Now, let's say I go to Hyde Park and I get a steak and I get a baked potato and I get 2 Captain Diets with my dinner. Did the plates weigh more? Did you check on me more often than they did at Nasty's? Besides you charging me $70 for a ribeye versus $10 versus the wings, what did you do? What's the difference? There's no difference. Why am I tipping you $50 on or $30, let's say, on a $300 tab? That wouldn't even be right. That'd be a $60 tip. Why am I tipping you $60 for the 2 dinners you brought me versus tipping you $10 on the $50 tip on the $50 tab that you got me at Nasty's? What's the difference?
Well, the experience is different. Your experience sitting at Hyde Park is different than your experience sitting at Nasty's. Now, I'm not saying either one is better than the other. It's just different. You're getting a finer dining experience.
Yes, fine dining. That's the difference.
Hyde Park. And you should also just calculate that in before you even make a reservation, that you're going to be tipping at least 20%.
And I'm completely with you.
So you're talking about the difference between a dollar amount and a percentage.
Correct. Exactly. Why isn't it like the guy said, I tip $3 to $5 per person in the group because you brought 3 plates, you brought 5 plates, whatever the case may be. But if service is good, I'm going to give you $3 per person at the table. If the service is amazing, I'm going to give you $5 per person at the table. But why am I giving you just a 20% on the total when you're doing no more work? And I was like, well, that's not completely wrong.
I think it is wrong.
You do?
Yeah, and I don't know if I can explain why. It doesn't feel right.
I'll tell you.
The wait staff, first of all, they know the wine list. They know what to suggest. These people are really educated on their menu. This isn't just wings and a Captain and Diet.
Right.
Yeah, people are trying to work their way up to become a pro server to get to a fine dining level because they know the money is huge there.
Right.
You know. And I'll tell you another thing. All of that, including the price of the food, is about keeping a certain clientele. They don't want the riffraff.
That too, yeah, absolutely.
You know, for lack of a better term.
See, I would almost say that I get better service at Nasty's than I do at a place like Hyde Park.
Sometimes.
Because if the bartender's going to banter with me and we're going to joke or we're going to talk what's on the sports or what happened here, they're actually going to have a conversation with you as opposed to just telling you the specials and then walking away and wiping crumbs because they got their little crumb scraper from the bread that they got to clear out that table. So it just kind of blew me back. I wonder if anyone else, 800-821-9970, as to does that make any sense to tip a base dollar amount versus a percentage? Because again, I'm not agreeing. I'm not saying I'm gonna accept the practice and start, but it really did make me go, oh, I mean, yes, you're not doing any more actual work.
Yeah, I disagree with that. I think the person is doing more actual
they're
work.
doing more work.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
I think they have to know a lot more. Yeah.
Okay. All right. 800-821-9970. I'd love to see how you feel about this. It's 99.7 The Blitz.
And now, all right, I'm listening. 3 things you need to know before you go.
Well, what an embarrassing thing to happen during a kindergarten graduation ceremony. It happened up in Toledo at Queen Apostles School. It's a Catholic school up there, and they were having their little graduation ceremony for their 5-year-olds.
It's a Catholic school?
Yeah, it's a Catholic school. So just before 9 a.m. yesterday, apparently there was some issue over seating. Somebody got mad at somebody, and then a bunch of people started wailing on each other. And I thought it was, when I first read the story, I thought it was just like a couple people involved. It was 2 women, it sounds like. But no, I mean, there's video.
It's a brawl.
It is a brawl. And it's like the fold-out metal chairs, and then people are like...
Oh, did they go WWE?
Yeah, dude,
it
looked like a battle royale. That's what it looked like.
If I ever get in a fight at a Catholic school, I'm going for the what's the bow staff with the metal ball at the end? It's got the smoke.
Oh, mace?
Oh, no, with the incense.
Yeah,
thing.
they
It's
got the bow staff.
Yeah.
Oh man, that'd be the ultimate
the
weapon.
bow staff.
Be a mix of Donatello and Braveheart. Remember when he had the chain and ball?
Yeah.
He's swinging around. Oh, what a cool action scene that would be in slow-mo. Smoke goes, swing it. Oh, yeah. Did someone get stabbed with a cross?
No.
Oh, man.
Yeah, the swinging spike ball, that's the mace.
That's the mace, yeah.
Throw a little incense in there and you got yourself a Catholic Mass. Police say a 28-year-old woman named Jessica Anderson was arrested at the scene and taken to jail. A 26-year-old woman was taken to the hospital with a head injury. I think you have some sound from her husband, I think.
Yeah, James Mays.
We had to go to the emergency room. She got staples in her head. She was bleeding. Her wrist is pretty messed up. Yeah, both her knees are pretty bad. So, yeah, it was a very bad day for my family. Ruined my daughter's graduation. And I was looking forward to this. I looked forward to her graduation for so long.
For so long? It was kindergarten.
Kid's barely been alive for 10 minutes.
Can we not do kindergarten graduation? High school graduation. College graduation. That's
it. I agree.
It's all you need.
I agree.
Agreed.
This kindergarten, 5th grade, 8th grade BS. Stop it.
Yeah.
Stop it. I remember we were talking yesterday about my 5th grade graduation. We did a little song and dance to Man in the Mirror by Michael Jackson. We had to make our mirrors. It was like little flowers, and we put a plastic mirror we glued and a little toothpick handle.
That's 5th grade?
That's 5th grade.
What a production.
I mean, Man in the Mirror, had jazz hands. Like,
You didn't graduate.
Stop it.
You're just going to the next grade. You're not graduating from anything.
Back to my Catholic school action movie. What I would do is I'm taking the grape juice and I'm splashing it in someone's eye, and I'm just taking like a handful of wafers and shoving it in their throat like choke. That's the kill scene in the...
Yeah. I'm surprised nobody's thought of this before. It's actually quite a good idea because there are a lot of things that can be turned into weapons inside a Catholic church.
So many.
What about the stained glass? I mean, come on.
Oh, throw someone through stained glass and they land and they just got shards of colored stuff hanging out of them. Yeah. And then when I grab my guns and I'm hiding behind the benches, when I jump up, I'm going to be like, pew, pew.
Oh, my gosh. Pew, pew.
Yeah, we need to keep spitballing this. It's turning into something here.
Get my brother, the producer, on the phone. Let's go.
Yes. Pew, pew. All right. The execution of a Tennessee man who kidnapped and murdered 3 people back in the 90s was called off after medical personnel could not find a vein. Tony Carruthers was given a 1-year reprieve, after which they will try again to put him to death. Now, apparently, yesterday they were able to establish a primary IV line, but they couldn't find a suitable vein for the backup line, and a backup line is required protocol for lethal injection. So the main line was in, the backup line, they could not establish it.
Is he a big guy?
I don't know. I didn't see the actual dude. Okay. But they tried for about 90 minutes. And I guess this guy was like, you know, it was very uncomfortable or whatever. I don't know. You murdered 3 people, so I don't know how much I'm supposed to care about that. But
it's so silly.
Yeah, but they tried for 90 minutes, and then the governor made the call. He's like, no, all right, we'll give it. I don't know why you get a year reprieve. Like, get a day. No, how do we get those veins working?
I had that happen one time where they couldn't find a line for some reason.
Yeah.
And it was like 7 pokes. And I was irate. So they started like a couple in each arm.
No.
And then they finally had to go to my wrist, and it took like 2 times, or in the top of my hand.
And you're not even on death row.
No, I was so mad. Oh, I was so mad.
Why would you? Oh, gosh, yeah. You got to call it. Tell the person to go home and drink some water.
Go back and practice.
Yeah. All right, so this guy, Carruthers, he murdered 3 people back in 1994 in an attempt to take over a drug operation in their Memphis neighborhood. So, anywho, you guys, what a shock that Kyle Busch died yesterday. Within hours of his death, hundreds of his fans began donating to the Samantha and Kyle Busch Bundle of Joy Fund, which is meant to help couples afford fertility treatments. And a lot of the donations for $18.08, it was a nod to the 2 car numbers that Busch used through his career. He drove the number 18 during his championship years at Joe Gibbs Racing, and used the number 8 car for Richard Childress Racing in his final seasons. He was hospitalized yesterday. I got the alert that he had a severe illness.
Just said severe illness, yeah.
And nobody has said anything else. After he passed away, NASCAR, the Busch family, and Richard Childress Racing all announced his death, but nobody offered a cause of death. So that's a mystery at this point.
That's unfortunate.
41 years old. Very, very sad. And those are your 3 things.
Back to my action movie. This is going to be so great because let me tell you, because then Harry the Hebrew is going to come in with his Chinese / throwing stars of David. And the 6-sided slow-mo. Oh. And then you got the priest in his black robes, like Matrix style, avoiding the stars of David, and the robe is flowing.
I think there's some amount of torture you could do with the stand up, kneel down, like that's constantly happening during a mass. Maybe, yeah.
And then how, the only thing I got to come up with, the grand finale of some sort, like the final boss, the final fight, is how you incorporate the Pope's hat into killing someone. Because that thing is huge. Yeah. That thing could do some damage. Yeah. Anyways.
I don't know. No offense.
We're going to get to work on the script.
No offense. We love Catholics.
Absolutely. 100%.
Okay. That's why we're celebrating.
We love all religions, but it's still going to be... Can we do like a religious, like, battle royale?
Yes.
And they each bring... Yeah.
I think so.
Okay.
I think so. All right. Those are your 3 things.
I don't know if you saw this story or not, but apparently there is a calendar that you can buy. And this calendar is of sexy priests. This is a calendar that has been sold for many years, actually. And I guess if you want your priest sexy, then get yourself a calendar.
I feel like there has to be something in the bylaws of the priesthood that don't allow you to be in a sexy calendar.
I was wondering, because there are a lot of sexified calendars out there for different professions. And, if you're trying to raise money for a cause, I guess a sexy calendar could be the way to go. If you
kind of feels like, I don't know.
Does it feel a little wrong?
Well, yeah. Are these people just dressed up as priests, or are they actual priests?
Funny you should mention that.
Good question.
Because after a little bit of digging, they found out that, yes, a lot of these priests are not actually priests.
Oh. Never went through the seminary experience.
Is it illegal to impersonate a priest like it is a police officer?
Well, you're not asking for people's confessions. You're just in a calendar.
Well, here's the thing. After doing some digging, they found out that a lot of these were just actual, models and not priests at all.
Of course.
You're only as priestly as your opportunities, I feel like.
Yeah. So, are you wearing just the choker necklace?
Collar.
What's it called? Collar?
Yeah.
Or are you standing there with your robe open? What is
You're only wearing the collar.
A sexy priest, yeah.
Just somebody who's hot with an angular face.
That's it.
Dark hair.
Well, as you mentioned, how do we know these people are actually priests? And so I started asking around, and it's very interesting how they found out that these people, some of these people, are not actually priests. One of it called it the Bible.
Okay.
And
well,
you're like,
there you go.
right off the bat.
Bible.
Yeah. You're like, no, that's...
Oh, my God.
That's not it. One of them said that today's gospel passage was a letter from Paul to the Mandalorians. And you're like, all right, no.
Yeah. That doesn't...
Come on. You're not really a priest. Another one was caught because he kept interrupting confessions every 10 seconds going, dude, high five.
Oh, yeah. Okay. That doesn't sound like what they taught you in
No, not
seminary.
at all. Another one was actually caught because after the confession, he told you to say 4 Our Fathers and 3 male Harrys.
Okay.
You're like,
yes. There you go. That is a clue.
Something's not right here. Some doesn't fit. One of them was caught because he kept telling Sister Evelyn that she was a MILF.
Oh, gosh.
Now we need a MILF calendar.
You need a MILF calendar, for sure. One of them tried to make money by selling pictures of his feet to invest in OnlyFans.
Oh, my God.
Okay.
OnlyFans.
Yeah, that was the digital version of the calendar.
Right.
Was on OnlyFans. Yeah. Another one, he was caught because he thought that the good book was written by Matthew, Mark, Luke, and Lil John.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I can see the confusion.
Yeah,
but
you can
it's
see how that
quite
happens.
Right.
Yeah. You remember last time that, God was out there saying, oh, I thought you had it ready, Thick.
Oh.
Darn it.
God was out there saying.
What?
Oh.
Thought that you were looking at your little hot buttons over there. And finally, another one, the final one, when they finally broke the case, they knew that these guys weren't priests because one of them announced that anyone can attend the church social at 3:00 today, but no fatties. They weren't into that.
Yeah, that doesn't sound very priestly.
They weren't into that. No, not at all. So, if you are going to get your hot priest calendar, just know that not all of them are priests.
It's the Morning Blitz.
It's time. Rock and Rumble. Kelly versus Goose.
On the Blitz.
All right, Rock and Rumble time. WWE Raw tickets up for grabs. This is a perfect reason to play Rock and Rumble because it's WWE. I mean, come on. Show's going to be live from the Shot on Monday. Be a great way to wrap up your 3-day holiday weekend. Watching some very half-naked, three-quarter naked, 89% naked men, sweaty and oiled up, slamming each other around. Maybe some ladies, too. I don't know who's on the docket who's on the card, but you could be there. 800-821-9970. If that sounds fun to you, then we need two contestants. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Robert.
What's up, Robert? How are you on a Friday?
Morning. Great, guys. Already started work. Ready to go.
Oh, nice. All right. Well, let's see if we can kick your weekend off right, get you some WWE tickets. Your choice, Robert. You called in first. You want to team with Kelly or Goose?
Hey, I got to go with you. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. About time somebody picked me first. I've been kicking ass all weekend.
You have.
Been taking names, breaking necks, writing checks. I've been doing it all. You're the first person to pick me, Robert. That's right. I say that's a bonus today, Kelly.
Yeah.
The winner gets to give the tickets away and also gets to suplex the loser into the table like they do in wrestling.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Get you up there. Ah! DDT. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Hello?
Hello?
Nobody?
Next.
Does that mean we already won?
Nice try, Robert. Hang on 1 second. Let's see if we can find someone else. Blitz, hi, who's this?
This is Ben.
Ben, what's going on? Ben, you are caller number 2. You are going to be teamed with Kelly, okay?
Yes!
Sweet.
All right. Robert and Ben, you guys hang on as Kelly and I go head-to-head in a rock and rumble. What is today's theme, Thick?
Well, it's Friday. I thought I'd offer up a choice and see if I can get you two to agree.
All right.
Would you rather do opposite song titles?
Don't say anything until we get both. We'll say it at the same time.
All right.
Opposite song titles or company slogans?
All right. Song titles or slogans? Those would be the two options.
That's where I give you the slogan, you tell me the company.
Or song titles or slogans.
Okay.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Slogans!
Song titles.
Oh, crap. That didn't work.
All right, let's try again.
All right.
Maybe you want to recast
Well,
your
what do
vote.
you mean try again?
1, 2,
3. Slogans!
Okay.
See, it worked out. I wasn't changing my mind, damn it.
All right. So I'll give you I'll be the first one to yell the correct company name, all right?
Okay.
All right, here we go. Grab life by the horns.
Longhorn Steakhouse.
No.
That's not very nice that you laughed at my guess, though.
I know this
I thought
one.
it was pretty good.
I know this one.
Oh, actually,
Horns.
I
Dodge.
Yes.
Yes.
I knew it was a car.
A Ram.
Oh.
I knew Grab Life by the balls, but
That's your.
What company is that?
It's his personal
Goose
slogan.
Incorporated.
All right. Once you pop, you can't stop.
Oh. You can't
what
stop.
the hell? What'd you? Pringles.
Yes.
God Almighty.
All right, here we go. Get your billion back, America.
Lotto.
J.G. Wentworth.
Super Lotto.
Nope.
Call J.G. Wentworth. 877 cash now.
Get your billion back, America.
Get your billion back, America.
Come on, America, do it.
Get your billion back.
Billion back.
IRS. The IRS.
No.
Get your billion back.
Get your billion
You're
back.
thinking along the right
Bitcoin.
line. Nope.
Would you get your billion back? Mega Millions.
No.
H&R Block.
Yes.
Liberty.
H&R Block.
You said IRS. You said you were close.
very
I knew it had to
good.
be a tax service.
Okay.
All right.
2-1 Goose. The first and only network for kids.
Nickelodeon.
That's a tie. You are now free to move about the country.
United.
Delta. It's Southwest.
Yes.
That's not fair. Okay.
Totally fair.
It is fair.
All right, Kelly, got to get this one. Expect something extra.
Oh my gosh. Expect something extra.
Amazon.
No.
Valtrex.
No. That's when you already have something extra.
Expect something extra.
Expect something extra. Etsy.
No.
eBay.
No.
Expect something extra. FedEx.
No. It's a chain store.
Target.
No.
Walmart.
No.
Kohl's, TJ Maxx, Marshalls.
Expect something extra.
I'd say Dick's, but I know that's not true.
Dollar General.
All right, no. It's CVS. All right, here we go. Hungry. Why wait?
Hungry. Why wait? IHOP.
No.
Hungry. Why wait? Grubhub.
No.
DoorDash.
No.
Hungry. Why wait? You get it fast. Why wait?
Hungry,
McDonald's. Burger King. You get it fast. Hungry. Why wait?
Hungry. Why wait?
Why wait? I love how you change the inflection of every slogan. Hungry.
Something right now. You're getting
Why
it
wait?
right now. Why wait?
Get it now. Why wait?
Pop-Tart.
No.
You do have to wait on it to toast, so it's a bad guess.
Planters Peanuts.
No.
Oh, you changed
Hungry.
your tone there, so we're getting closer.
Hungry.
Hungry. Why wait?
Why wait?
Why? Why would you? Get it now. Eat now. Why wait?
Lay's.
Nope. Wow.
Hungry. Why wait?
They do have another slogan.
Oh,
God, that just fell.
jeez.
Oh my God.
What?
Goose
That
just
just
burped.
That was a bird.
Oh, baby got gas.
They have, they have
I
another,
get a point for that because that was gross.
They have another slogan. I'll give you the other
Okay.
slogan.
Okay.
Not going anywhere for a while.
Not going anywhere for a while.
Taco Bell.
Uber Eats.
It's Snickers. You never heard that?
Okay.
Why did you
No.
say satisfied?
Yeah, right. When you're just,
You're not yourself
you're not
when you're
yourself.
hangry.
All right.
Okay. It's not a job, it's an adventure.
Oh. It's
Amazon.
not a job, it's an adventure.
No, it's not.
Walt Disney World.
Oh my gosh, are you guys serious?
It's not a
It's
job.
not a job, it's an adventure.
Cedar Point.
No.
No.
It's not a job, it's an adventure.
Delta.
No.
Wait, it's not a job.
It's an adventure.
It's an adventure.
How great is that? It's an adventure. Let's go on.
Over the road trucking. See the countryside.
Flyers Pizza.
No, that's a good. Well, I like that guess. It's not a job. It's an adventure.
All right, it's the U.S. Navy.
Oh. Be all that you can be?
That's the Army.
Oh. Okay.
I do more before 6 p.m. than most people do in their entire morning. I don't know.
Are we ready?
Yes.
Life's a sport. Drink it up.
Gatorade.
Damn. I think that was a tie.
It was a tie.
All right. Thousands of possibilities. Get yours.
Legos. Foot Locker.
We've guessed
just
Amazon
said-
for
Yeah,
every
we
single
really
one.
have. What the hell is going on
Do
right
I
now?
have one for Amazon?
I think
Use
it's a
it next.
tie. I think we just tied this game.
Well, no, Goose is winning 3-1.
But,
So
but let's
we
call
can't,
it
we
a
can't.
tie.
That's not how this
Call
works
it
at
a
all.
tie.
Goose is not going to allow that.
Okay, yeah.
Nothing.
I see you have a large belly button. Let's call it a penis. Yeah, that's not how it works.
Thousands of possibilities. Get yours is Best Buy.
Okay.
All right, this is it.
All right.
Nothing says lovin' like something from the oven.
Amazon. Stouffer's. You said you were going to go with Amazon next.
I don't have one for Amazon.
Stouffer's.
No.
Pillsbury.
Yes.
What?
All I do is win, no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get it up. Every time
I'm just trying to imagine the people that were screaming at their radios
Go
in the
up.
car.
Amazon.
And they stay there. Now, cause what? All I do is win.
Boy, this week, that's the truth. Kelly's had a rough week.
Robert, congratulations, man. Getting your tickets for WWE Raw after that horrible train wreck.
You guys are the freaking
worst?
best.
Oh. Okay.
Hey, can I say one thing? Take pressure off. I've been to the last 3. I'm 56, and I've took my grandson to the last 3. I wasn't able to get tickets this time. You guys are freaking awesome. Like, this was meant to be. This was meant to be.
I'm
Thanks, guys.
so glad you get to take your grandson again. I hope you guys have a great
Yes,
time.
sir.
Ben, I'm not going to leave you out in the cold.
Yes.
We both kind of stunk it up
Awesome,
there.
man.
I just creeped it out. So we'll give you tickets as well. Both of you are going to go see WWE Raw at the Shot on Monday. You guys hang on 1 second. It's 99.7 The Blitz. It's always a great Friday when I know I can come in and make a statement, which will infuriate Thick and make him go, no!
What now? Why? What?
That's not how that works. There's established rules, and that's just the rule.
Okay.
Because we all know.
Don't need to come to me about being a rule follower when she's sitting over here to my right.
We all know that the official start to summer is June 21st. That's the summer solstice. As every 3 months, we get the new solstice, and it's always like the 4 p.m., 5 p.m. hour of the 20th, technically, and then it's like the 21st is the first full day. So June 21st is the first official day of summer. However, according to Americans, the real start to summer was actually yesterday, May 21st.
Okay.
Now, for a very long time, I and many other people have called this weekend the unofficial start to summer. Memorial Day.
Oh, yeah. We're out of school. It's summer vacation.
Yes. But in this new survey, 92% of people believe that summer has started. Or at least this week, summer mode is in full effect.
Oh, I can get behind that.
You can get behind that?
Yeah. I mean,
okay.
It's not the official, on the calendar, but yeah, I can definitely get behind that.
Yeah.
You even said it at the beginning.
It's the official start to summer. Okay. So they should just change the official start to summer.
Now you're just trying.
People in the northern states, they say, Maine, South Dakota, New Hampshire, they are most summer ready. I would think so, because they've been dealing with what they've been dealing with.
North Dakota, are you kidding?
Well, then you've got places like California, Arizona, New Mexico that are like, yeah, it's nothing new.
Oh, God, here comes the real heat.
Yes, exactly. We've been doing this forever. Now, here's another thing for all you homeowners out there. They made a list, experts made a list of things you need to do to get your house prepared for summer. There have been so many times where we've been ending the show, and I'm like, Thick, what are you up to today? He's like, I got so much to do. I got to do this. I'm like, what do you do every day? I go home and nap, and then I'm doing some show research on the laptop. I'm jumping from website to website or doom scrolling. I'm like, what are you doing all the time? He's like, there's just stuff to do around the house.
Always, man. It never ends.
So, here's a list of things you should do to prepare your house for summer. We could also rename this list Crap the Goose Will Not Be Doing.
Okay.
Clean your gutters before the rain can cause water damage.
Gutter guards, thank you.
Yeah.
Don't have to worry about
when
it.
I buy a house again, gutter guards are a must.
Cannot stress them enough.
Yeah. Check your pipes and plumbing for slow leaks. You don't want any water leakage out there. Replace your HVAC filters after running the heat all winter. So you got to get in there and change those HVAC filters. Clean out your dryer vents. You know, the ones on the
going outside.
Going outside, yes, because those will get clogged up with stuff, and that's easy house fire stuff right there. So get in there and clean those out. Test your smoke detectors and carbon monoxide alarms. Can I tell you, last week we had the old beep beep going on, and I went in the basement, and sure enough, there was the smoke alarm. And this is the strangest smoke alarm battery insert I've ever seen. Like, there's this little door that comes out the side.
And then you have to get the 9-volt out and and then you can't even get the door back in, the thing closed. Oh. My mom has those. It drives me crazy every 6 months.
Can I tell you, that smoke detector is now wrapped in a blanket, shut in a tub in the corner of the basement. I took that thing off. I took it off. Yeah. I unplugged it and I took it off. Screw you.
I agree.
Yeah, you guys got to get the ones with the 10-year battery in them.
Yeah.
Yes.
They just, after 10 years, at some point, it'll die. You replace the whole thing.
Yeah.
But it's worth every penny.
Oh, that little side door.
Buy like a 6-pack of them.
Oh, man.
I've been enraged by those things regularly.
I don't know if they do it here, but I remember there was a fire department in Ann Arbor, Michigan, that they actually did a smoke detector giveaway for anyone. And they were giving away the 10-year battery ones, and they would give you like 3 or 4 for your house, and you could just show up. I don't know if they do it here, but ask around in your neighborhood, see if the fire department, because a lot of times they'll do that.
And they detect the smoke and the carbon.
Yes.
So,
here's another one: inspect your attic for possible leaks or pests that might have gotten in, because they're trying to find warm spots during the winter and stuff. Flush your water heater, clear out any buildup or sediment.
Oh, I didn't know that one.
Yeah, that can absolutely happen. Yep. And then the other one, we just did this actually. Flip your ceiling fans. There's usually a little knob, clockwise, counterclockwise. You want counterclockwise for better summer airflow. So you got to get up there and flip that switch so it changes directions. So there you go. They say a little maintenance now can save you thousands of dollars later, which is absolutely true.
For sure.
I'm just not going to do it. Or if anything else, if you're a handyman and you want to help me with some of this stuff, then feel free. I'll throw you a few ducats and you can come take care of it.
Well, the nice thing for you is any of that stuff goes bad, you don't have to pay for it.
That's true. I do rent right now. And we didn't buy yet. So, I can have the landlord. But for you homeowners out there.
Just wait. I tell you, dude, I'm not even sure. Maybe it's not even better to own.
There are a lot of things.
It's everything's gotten so damned expensive to do.
Yes.
Yeah.
And nothing wrong with upgrading your house and doing things to your home, but is it going to get your ROI when you invest, thousands of dollars on the roof or the window? And do it, obviously.
Yeah.
But when it comes to the end of it, is it? Just saying.
I wonder sometimes.
Don't wonder. From the time you bought your home till now, your property values have risen.
Oh,
it's
absolutely.
worth the investment.
Yes, absolutely.
And then you'll be sitting on a pile of money when you sell that bad boy. Yes, it's worth it. It's just a pain in the butt.
Yeah, as long as
I don't like a pain in the butt.
As long as property values don't end up falling through the floor at some point because things go so bad.
Anyways, there's some stuff for you to do to get your house summer ready, and as we kick off this weekend with the unofficial start to summer.
And now, all right, I'm listening. The 3 things you need to know before you go.
Millions of Americans expected to hit the road for the Memorial Day weekend. AAA says about 45 million people will be traveling at least 50 miles from home between now and Monday. AAA also estimates more than 1.5 million Ohioans will travel over the holiday weekend, a number similar to last year. As for gas prices, AAA puts the statewide average at $4.73 a gallon. That's $1.68 higher than last Memorial Day weekend. We're staying home. Spotify. This is a pretty cool thing. Are you a Spotify premium user? Because Spotify, starting this summer, will be helping you get easier access to concert tickets. Yesterday, Spotify revealed its Reserved program, which sets aside tickets for Spotify premium users so they have a better shot at buying them. Now, what the platform does is sort of they know what you're listening to and they know your favorites. And if one of your favorites happens to be coming in concert, they will set aside for 24 hours 2 tickets to the show for you to have an option to purchase.
This pisses me off.
Now, if you don't purchase it within the 1 day long window, then they'll be thrown into the pile for other people to use. But you get a shot at a couple tickets to a show from an artist that you listen to a lot on Spotify.
I hate this.
Why?
This pisses me right the hell off.
Why?
Because concert tickets are now turning in to boarding an airplane. What's left for anyone else? With all the categories they have for buying concert tickets now, VIP, prepay, pre-pass, Chase Quicksilver card, Chase Bank early access, American Express early access, Spotify is going to hold 2 days. It's like boarding a plane. Diamond members first class, anyone with babies, someone with no legs. Do you need help getting into your seat? There's 3 people left on the seats.
And it's always one of us.
Yes, absolutely. It's the same thing with concert tickets. There are 7 concert tickets left to buy after everyone has their pick of what's going on. Just sell concert tickets, and that's it.
I do feel like we could and should go back to the days of standing in line for concert tickets, because that will somewhat get around the resellers, because you have to show ID, and you have a limit to the number you can purchase. So you can purchase 4 tickets. You have to show your ID, and you can transfer those out, but for only face value. Like, there should be no money to be made in a second market for concert tickets.
And you can get, if you're in line, that's one person buying 4 tickets, so there's a limit.
Yeah.
As opposed, and the online thing, okay, you can't leave work, you can't get in line for 10 hours, whatever. But the problem is, then you log in and you've got one person with 10 computers, and each computer's buying 4 tickets. Right. And like you said, the reset,
the one thing that was so great about standing in line at Buzzard's Nest was I knew if I got there early and I was up close to being the front of the line, I had a chance for amazing seats.
Right.
Yes.
I was going to get some great. Now I feel like they're gone before I'm even allowed to buy tickets.
Yes. Yep. That is true.
And that's just not right.
That is true.
It is getting out of hand.
Well, I'm a Spotify premium user, so sorry about your luck.
Wow.
But I'll offer you a chance to buy my Spotify tickets for the low price. Just a service fee. That's all I'll charge you.
Just a service fee. And that service fee is $379.
Well, we do have some details about the arrest of the WWE star who performs as Ludwig Kaiser. He's 35 years old. He was taken into custody in Orlando on a battery charge this week and released on bond. Now, here's what happened. A man came forward last month to report that he was getting onto an elevator in an apartment building when Ludwig Kaiser and a woman followed him into the elevator. The victim said these two were aggressively making out in an uncontrollably intimate manner, like really weird to do in front of somebody. So this guy spoke up and said, "Hey, can you show some manners? Like, I'm in here with you. Do you mind?" And Ludwig Kaiser turned around, allegedly hit him, pushed him to the ground. I mean, that's strange. Like, you've got a problem.
That's a bit
my
weird.
guy.
Yeah.
The guy followed. He called the police. He filed a police report, and finally, Kaiser turned himself in on Wednesday to face charges. But they had issued an arrest warrant, and you can't do that.
Yeah, he had to come back. I think he had to come back from out of the country.
Yeah, control yourself, man. Aggressively, and for what are you doing?
I want to know what aggressively making out is.
Have you ever been around somebody who just doesn't mind to PDA right in your face?
So
it's weird.
There's kissing, and then there's, just like...
There's like, we're about ready to do it. If you don't move out of the way, you're going to be involved in this.
Squeezing and rubbing stuff, and,
All right.
Say it again, but say it a little bit slower this time.
Squeezing and rubbing stuff.
Yeah.
Very aggressive.
Okay.
Passionately.
Kelly, your turn.
Those are your three things. I'm out.
Well, we, of course, do everything we can to bring you the most accurate information, as anyone who's reporting information should. Now, I have to assume that the serious news stations around the country probably have certain protocols, especially because we have had so many kind of huge news stories over the past many years. Now, whether or not it started with September 11th or not, I don't know, but news stations are ready for something big. I would have to assume that they've already got pre-made clips.
They have obits completely done.
Obits completely done.
They can be added to for later accomplishments,
Somebody even recently ran something, and somebody hadn't died yet.
Yeah. That happens all the time.
They had it ready to go. And,
okay.
And I'm trying to remember who it is, but ran and the person wasn't dead.
It's funny you say that because that just happened over in the UK. There's a radio station over there, and over in the UK, they have got one thing ready to go at all times, and they have for a while. They had it with Queen Elizabeth. They now have it with King Charles III. And that is basically the protocol for what happens when the monarch dies. How they're going to report it, what they're going to do, what they're going to say. Well, a radio station in the UK had themselves a big boo-boo as they were playing What's Up by the Four Non-Blondes. Radio Caroline is the station. Take a listen to what happened.
This is Radio Caroline. We have suspended our normal programs until further notice as a mark of respect following the passing of His Majesty King Charles III. Whoa. This is Radio Caroline. His Majesty King Charles III has passed away. As a mark of respect, we will now be playing suitable continuous music until further notice.
Oh my gosh.
They then go into God Save the King, and then they broadcast 15 minutes of silence in, honor and respect of King Charles III. And then the host came back on and said, oops, our bad. King Charles III is not dead.
Okay, but a lot of time went by before they... was nobody there? What happened?
15 minutes.
15 minutes.
Like, it doesn't seem like it would take 15 minutes to confirm.
No.
You idiot.
I mean, if let's say President Trump passes, even if one station makes the mistake of broadcasting that, it wouldn't take either 3 seconds for it to go nation or worldwide.
Global, instant.
Yeah. Or for someone to confirm or deny that actually happened. 15 minutes is a long time.
Do you remember in Hawaii they did that like incoming nuke or something? That message by mistake?
The alarm?
Yes.
Yeah, the whole system?
Yeah, the EAS system went off for the incoming nuke. Yeah. Oh, man, that's a big mistake. Station manager Peter Moore blamed a computer malfunction, saying the procedure, which all UK stations have in place, had been accidentally activated.
By what?
But here's the thing. They say
AI.
the computer malfunction, the procedure for all UK stations, they're the only stations that played it.
Somebody hit a button. Do you get fired for that?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Somebody hit the wrong button.
Yeah, that is true. So, no word on what happened otherwise, but yeah, King Charles III alive and well, and this radio station's got some bangers and mash on its face. That doesn't sound right.
That's Ireland.
Yeah, that is
Ireland. It's Ireland.
When you go from 4 non-blondes to appropriate music for the death of a king, what is that music?
God Save the King.
Yeah.
For 4 hours?
Well,
I don't know how many hours they said that they would do it for the next...
They said appropriate amount of time.
Oh, appropriate amount of time.
Yes.
4 days? 5 days?
Well... But they went to 15 minutes of silence. So what were they going to do? Then play...
The Benny Hill music. Na, 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 na. That's what I would play. Once I realized it was fake, be like, just a radio prank.
Yeah. And then I'd make an AI video of King Charles running around with his music. Oh, yeah. Get a little top hat, do a little tap dance routine. He would just tap dance up the steps right into Buckingham Palace. Good to go. Anyways, they have admitted their mistake, and I have a feeling they're going to be picked on for quite a while by other news stations, as they should.
Not so breaking news. The news already broke. We're trying to put it back together.
All right, our first story takes us to Phoenix, Arizona, where an armed robber walked into a Chase bank at 12:30 there at 27th Street and Camelback Road and said, "This is an effing robbery." I mean, let it be known right off the bat what was going down. There was no, like, walking up to the teller, sliding a little note, says, "Hey, I have a gun in my pocket. Give me the cash. Don't ring the bell or everybody dies." No, he let it be known right off the bat what was going on. Not only that, but he was carrying a rifle with him and ended up firing off a round into the ceiling. No one was hurt, and he was able to get away with $2,118 in cash from the teller. Here's the thing. He had himself a little puppy dog with him.
Aww.
I guess somewhat smart. Are you trying to, like, you know, they have therapy dogs.
I'm just a little puppy.
I'm just a dog. I'm just a baby. Is it, was it enough to calm people's minds as they were in the midst of a bank robbery? I don't know, but it did make him easy to identify. Also easy to identify was what he was wearing: beige shorts, cowboy boots, a dark long sleeve shirt, a red baseball cap with the word Trump written across the front of it. Here's the thing. He was wearing the same clothing when he was pulled over and found out that he still had the 2 rifles and the handgun in his van with him.
Well.
And the dog.
Okay.
Yeah. So, easy to identify. He told the police he had several mental health conditions and he was just trying to get some money to pay for his prescriptions, and he had just snapped before robbing the bank.
You know what will also make you snap? A puppy. They're really difficult.
They can be very difficult.
But I would say bringing a puppy to a robbery, you have to have the long game in mind. Like, you have to be planning a kidnapping, and then you can develop like Stockholm syndrome with your kidnappees and the puppy. They get all bonded to your puppy, and then they're on your side once the whole thing's over.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's got to be the plan with the puppy.
Problem is, the puppy snitched, and snitches are bitches. So it makes sense why the puppy snitched. But
yeah,
this guy's going to be spending some time behind bars. Story number 2 takes us to north central Alabama, a small town called Falkville, where they have just voted. Falkville.
Okay.
Yeah, Falkville. They have just voted to end a historic 100-year-old ban that they had in that city. And that ban was no alcohol sales.
Ever?
None.
Like it was dry city.
0. Yes, it was a dry city for the past 140 years. And they finally held another vote. And the vote won. The final tally of the vote, 116 yays, 115 nays.
Oh, no.
Wow.
They won by one single vote.
What?
Now, here's the thing. If you can do some quick math, you know that 116 and 115 is how much, Kelly?
Yeah.
231.
Is your name Kelly?
I thought you couldn't get it.
You gave me 2 seconds.
That should be enough.
God, you're annoying. I finally could have figured something out, and it got snatched away from me just like that.
Got to be quicker
Tends
than that.
to do that. Here's the thing. 231 votes cast for the 800 registered voters in Falkville. So apparently a bunch of people didn't care.
Kelly, I'm sorry.
You're okay.
I feel terrible.
Should, you ass.
I've lost every game this week. I can finally get one question right. Thick snatches.
I'm so sorry.
Here's the thing. One gas station says they're thrilled. They are definitely going to be selling alcohol, but they're going to be respectful for those who don't want it. So they're actually going to build like a standalone liquor store next to the gas station.
Oh, jeez.
So if you don't want to see the alcohol...
Well, you get offended if you see it?
It's the South.
I know. They're very...
They can get offended by a lot of things real
My
quick.
daughter goes to school at Alabama, and she tells me stories you wouldn't believe.
Hey, listen, Westerville was dry for 125 plus years. They served their first beer in Westerville in 2006.
Really?
Yeah, you might as well say 20 years ago.
Isn't Cincinnati the same?
I don't know.
I thought Cincinnati was dry.
Wow. That's the reason I didn't take a job in Salt Lake City.
Oh, yeah?
They've got some really weird rules there.
No captain, no goose.
Not after 8 o'clock. Liquor can only be purchased in certain areas. Yeah, it was weird when I looked it up. And I was like, not doing beautiful city.
Yeah.
Not living there. Not happening. Anyways, Falkville will be holding a big old party this weekend, I have to assume, for Memorial Weekend, because you can now buy alcohol. That's your Not So Breaking News, 99.7 The Blitz. I got to thinking yesterday because I had another teenager snap moment where yesterday morning I was getting ready for work, and as I do, I take my shower, I get dressed, and then I come downstairs to pack my breakfast and gather my things, take Birdie out. And there, sitting in front of the front door, was a big McDonald's bag with empty wrappers and such, obviously from a DoorDash delivery, ripped open. And it was just sitting in front of the door. And I'm like, how is it just sitting in front of the door? Because our front door is 3 feet from our garage door, which is then 10 feet from the garbage can. Or maybe possibly you could turn to the right, walk through the living room about 30 feet or so, and the garbage can's in the kitchen. You got 2 options, yet it's sitting on the floor in front of the front door. Well, come to find out, he had put it there to then go fill his drink in the kitchen and then was going to take it outside. But somehow, walking right by it, he forgot that it was there. That's me aggressively shaking the microphone, pretending it's a teenager's neck.
That's the thing about teenagers. A lot of the stuff, they don't really do it on... It's not like they do it on purpose.
That's what I said. That's what I said to Nora. I go, it's not a big deal, but it's a big effing deal.
Yeah, I know.
Throw it away. Why is it sitting in the middle of the floor? I don't understand.
See, it's that kind of energy that you have, Goose, that turns a teen into a good, responsible adult. You need to keep that energy.
Yeah.
I like it.
Well, let me tell you this. There is a punishment that is 3 months out that will be started when school starts next year. Because next year, for the first time, both boys are going to be in the same school. Because there's a 3.5-year age difference. So we'll have a senior and a 9th grader. And this came up because right after that whole McDonald's bag thing, I didn't hear the whole conversation, but what I heard was Nora saying, so you want me to wake you up at 6:15? And I'm like, wait a minute. What do you mean wake him up? The kid's 17 years old. He's got a phone. He can set his own alarm. He can set 7 alarms. You can set as many alarms in your phone as you want. Set it for 6:10, 6:11, 6:12, 6:13, 6:14, 6:15, 6:16, 6:17, 6:18, 6:19, 6:20. And then you know what you do? Then you set it for 6:21, 6:22, 6:23, and so on and so forth.
It's not working. Keep setting more.
So, there is a new law in place starting next year's school. You are responsible to get up and get yourself ready for school and get yourself to the bus.
I'm the captain now.
And if you don't, when you get home, no electronics for the rest of the day.
Okay.
No phone, no TV, no video games, no streaming, no nothing. You can read a book or sit in your room. I don't care. You are old enough to take responsibility for yourself. And to say, the one thing you have to do is set an alarm and get up for school. You have no other responsibilities. You barely have chores around the house. Literally, Nora's so kind, they don't even really have any chores. Take the dog for a walk every once in a while and feed the dog at 7 p.m. But nothing else. Ugh.
That's good. That's good. It's time.
It is.
And I bet Nora appreciates it, too. Because
she agreed.
it takes a little something off her plate.
Yep, she agreed. But here's the thing. I want to know, what's like the longest punishment you ever had? I had a 1-week grounding. I can't remember what I did, but I remember being grounded for a week. My parents were pretty lenient, though. So I didn't get in a ton of trouble. And I was also very good at getting away. I was very good at being bitty sneaky.
Yeah.
So, do you remember? I mean, you were a little helly in there.
I was?
Yeah.
Not really. I mean, not really. I'm kind of a rule follower. Like, I was a firstborn, so I'm like a pleaser. I just want my parents to love me.
Uh-huh.
But I had a little mouth on me, too. And the only thing I could really remember that was like the most painful punishment I ever received from my mother was the only thing I lived for in the mid-'70s. The only thing I lived for was watching Charlie's Angels on Wednesday nights. That was it. And I mouthed off on a Wednesday, and wouldn't you know it, I got Charlie's Angels taken away from me.
Oh.
And I cried. Like, it was a serious... Like, that probably was about the worst thing you could have done to me at that time.
Okay.
Yeah.
I taking away the video games would be a big deal. If you're losing video games for an evening, for an entire afternoon. Think you remember longest or worst punishment you ever had?
I've never been grounded. I was a pretty good kid. I did get the longest punishment I ever got was that time I got my mouth washed out with soap.
Oh, I got that too.
I got that one time.
Oh,
yeah.
That was rough too. That's pretty
yeah,
gross.
it seemed like it was forever.
Yeah.
You know, and it was just, I had to bite down.
Yep.
I put it she put it in my mouth. She said, bite down. I'm like, ugh.
Do you remember what you said to get the punishment?
Oh, yeah, I was calling the operator and just cussing her out. I don't know why. I was just calling her, and then all of a sudden, I must have called her 5 times.
Cussing her out?
Yeah, and I don't know how do you it's a long time ago, so I guess I kept getting the same one. It seemed like it.
Because all your wires and holds, please.
Back then, wherever you called, it was always into the same circuit board person, operator. And man, and then after like 5 times, then the phone rang. I was like, oh, and I didn't answer it. And my mom upstairs answered it. And then I heard her coming down the steps.
Yeah,
the
called back.
Yep. To tell her.
Yeah.
So that happened. Then my grandmother would come after you. If you had shorts on, she'd come after you with the fly swatter.
Back of the legs.
Dude, I ran like hell. I would run. Oh, my God.
I had to bite down and hold it. So it started to suds in your mouth and stuff. Yeah. Oh, it was bad. Let's see. Huey says, I was grounded for a whole summer for getting a final report card of straight D's. I probably should have gotten that. Because I came home with a report card of straight D's before. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Jeff.
Jeff, what's the longest or worst punishment you got in trouble for?
The worst punishment would probably be when I was in elementary school, and I'm old enough to where they use paddles in school.
Oh, yeah.
I got a paddling from the music teacher, and as I walked out of the office, I flipped her off, and it happened to be that my mom worked at the school at the same time, and she saw that, and she said, come back in the office. She proceeded to get that paddle and give me 5 or 6 more. And when the secretary looked at her and said, do you think that's enough? My mom stared her straight in the eye and said, would you like some?
Passing the paddle.
Wow.
Man. Yeah, you come get some.
No. She wasn't passing the paddle to the secretary. She was telling the secretary to mind her own business, or she can have some too.
She wasn't messing around.
That was my mom. She was giving me 5 or 6 more on top of the one I got from the music teacher.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, your mom was like, mind your own damn business. I'll take care of this. Oh, that's good. Jeff, thanks for the call, man. I appreciate it. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Barry.
Eric, what's the longest or worst punishment you had?
So it's Barry, but that's okay. The longest punishment was terrible. It was a weekend. We got into our school's PA system and started to scream in it, and then we got caught. We got paddled, missed all-night skating, and then had to write 1,500 times over the weekend, I will have respect. And on Monday morning, they took the sentences and ripped them up in our face.
Oh, yeah.
That all-night skating, that is a big punishment because those were fun times.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, Bart Simpson.
Yeah, that's the worst.
Yep.
Barry, thanks for the
Have a good one,
call. I appreciate it. Let's see. Gus says, when I failed all my classes in my senior year, I spent all summer studying in my room getting ready for the recuperation test. Passed them. But yeah, the entire summer just studying for tests.
Gerald says his daughter has now been grounded for the last 6 months.
Oh! All right.
And Dee says she was grounded at her senior year of high school 1 month for every minute she was late from curfew. She said she was grounded from right after the homecoming football game in the fall until May 18th.
Damn!
For the whole year, pretty much.
Yeah, that's a long grounding. I'm shocked because I would think, I know for a fact, as a parent, when you do punishments like that, you're punishing yourself.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep. Because you're like, go away.
Yeah.
Get away from me. Mm-hmm. I don't want you here anymore.
Yeah.
I need some alone time. Yeah, you got to be real careful. At that point, when you're grounded from like September till May, you're like, okay, by December, you're like, all right, you're done being grounded. Just don't screw up again. 800-821-9970, the longest and worst punishment you ever had. 99.7 The Blitz.
And now, all right, I'm listening. The 3 things you need to know before you go.
A man is heading to prison for last year's attack on a nurse at OSU Wexner Medical Center. 32-year-old Asia Care Minor has been sentenced to 3 years behind bars after pleading guilty to abduction and violating a protection order. Investigators say Minor grabbed nurse Samantha McLeod by the collar while she tried to protect a newborn that he was holding during a domestic disturbance at the hospital. I think the guy wasn't even supposed to be there, and then had the newborn, and there was some kind of threatening situation. The nurse intervened, and he grabbed her around the collar. So, of course, this attack led to renewed calls from the Ohio Nurses Association for stronger security measures and more support for hospital staff. An Arizona grandmother who went viral for playing video games to help pay for her grandson's medical bills was swatted during a live stream fundraiser this week. This is an 81-year-old woman. She plays Minecraft online. Her name's Grandma Crackers.
Yes.
And she has built a pretty huge following on YouTube.
I know who that is.
Yes, so she makes Minecraft videos with her grandsons, Jack and Austin Self. Jack is 17 years old and has cancer, and Grandma Crackers recently began a 24/7 live stream fundraiser to help cover the cost of chemo treatments that insurance won't cover. So the family had been streaming for nearly 15 continuous days when someone made a false report this week that Jack had shot and killed Grandma Crackers and then was threatening to kill himself. God. So people watched on the live stream when officers came in full tactical gear. They swarmed the home. They entered Grandma Crackers' bedroom where she was sound asleep, got her out of bed, and yeah, it was just mayhem. Police are investigating. They have not arrested anybody for it, but I hope that gave them more donations.
I hope so, too.
That's pretty wild.
Don't do that.
Jack and Sharon Osbourne have confirmed at this week's Licensing Expo 2026 in Vegas that the Osbourne family has partnered with a company called Hyperreal to create what Jack calls the digital DNA of Ozzy Osbourne, voice, image, and movement. Now, this same company previously created a life-sized AI-powered avatar of late comic book legend Stan Lee that interacted with attendees at last year's Los Angeles Comic-Con, and you could pay $15 and speak to the holographic Lee. And he would respond in some accurate AI-generated responses with his own voice. Hyperreal has also developed digital avatars of Paul McCartney, the Notorious B.I.G., and Mike Tyson. Now, Sharon says they're going to take this thing worldwide. You'll be able to ask Ozzy anything you want, and he will answer you in his own voice. And she says the answers will be what Ozzy would have said. So, I don't know when they're going to start this, when it's going to be ready, what type of cost is involved in seeing this display. But that's out there. Now, we do know that they have widely expanded the merch available with new fashion, new collectibles, new accessories. They have art exhibitions out there with Ozzy. They have a biopic coming out. They have a movie coming out. Ozfest is coming back next year.
Yeah.
Like, they're going to be making money. Well, I mean, I guess if that's what you've done your whole life to make money is market Ozzy Osbourne, you can keep doing it after his death.
Like, I can't speak about Ozzy. Like, I'll ask you, Thick, as a fan.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's too much. Ozfest, it's been going on forever. You want to bring on a music festival?
It's another rock festival.
Right. Okay, fine. Good. Get together, have Ozfest. A movie? Sure.
Yeah.
There have been plenty of biopics of great musicians and their story and whatever. You make a documentary or two? Okay, great. You have unreleased music in the vault, and you want to continue, like, every year put out some unreleased music we've never heard before? If I was a fan of an artist, I mean, I'm a diehard Prince fan. It is rumored he has got thousands of songs in his vault. They have already released, I think, 3 albums.
Yeah.
Posthumously.
Yeah, you're there for it.
That's fine.
Yeah.
But an AI-generated ask questions to you're just plucking at the flesh like a vulture. Like, stop.
You're turning into Gene Simmons over here.
Yeah.
Because they got the Kiss avatars that are going to tour.
To me, that's too much.
I feel like it could be a neat display at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, maybe as a little, something you pay a little extra for.
Yeah. Or someone like I said, with Prince or with someone like Ozzy, they could put together a great little museum exhibit. You could go see clothes, you could go see things like that outside of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. But at this point, I think you're bastardizing his name and you're doing too much.
What's he going to sound like?
Himself.
They said they took his voice, and it's going to be his voice.
Yeah.
That's the advice he's going to give you.
I'm nuts.
Now, I don't hardly blame Jack and Sharon because that's what you've done your whole life. Basically market Ozzy.
Yeah.
And that's how the Osbournes were so successful. And they are celebs in their own right, outside of Ozzy, but because of Ozzy. So I don't know, but I agree with you. It's really strange. And
it's
they'll
too
be able
much.
to, yeah.
I'm the Prince of Darkness.
Nick, do you think it's a way they're working out their grief? I don't know.
No.
I just wonder.
No, it's not. It's money.
I think they're collecting more money. Yeah.
How much more do you need?
That's another valid question, right? So,
all right, those are your 3 things.
As Google tends to do, they started analyzing some search data from the beginning of the year. They looked at January through May 18th, and they identified America's most misspelled words. And I'll be the first to admit, I go to type something and I'm like, hold on a second. I'll open up Google, I'll type the word in to see if I'm doing it correctly.
Yeah, it happens.
The word that is most misspelled, and I'm kind of shocked we're looking up this word enough to even misspell it, like for it to become the number 1 misspelled word.
Wow, this word got pretty big over the past decade.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's an adjective that has become highly used, and that word is bougie. Bougie. Which, by the way, think, do you want to take a guess at how to spell bougie?
B-O-U-G-I-E.
B-O-U-G-I-E. Yes, that is correct. Bougie. Now, what followed were the other words that are misspelled. Favorite. Through.
Which through?
Exactly. T-H-R-O-U-G-H. Business. Tomorrow. I definitely sometimes screw up the double M versus the double R in tomorrow.
Oh.
Because this one, 100% I misspell every time. Thank God for autocorrect on text messages because it fixes it for me every time. Definitely.
Where are you messing up?
All over the place. Spell definitely.
D-E-F definite. D-E-F-I-N-I-T-E-L-Y.
Yeah. Yeah,
Definitely.
I've got an extra E in there. I put L-E-Y, and I becomes an E. Yeah, I messed it all up. Beautiful I got. Niece I can see is I before E, which is a stupid rule because that gets broken all the time.
Yeah, except after C. Blah, blah, blah.
This one, thank God for autocorrect. Separate.
Oh, people use an E instead of an A all the time.
All the time, yeah.
The second one.
I find this funny. They also looked at regional spelling challenges. In Florida, they have a real problem spelling school, which cracks me up.
Wow.
This is odd. In Colorado, the word is color. I don't know how you...
The first 5 letters of your state?
Oh, shoot.
Oh!
I said shoot.
Oh, okay. Yeah, color.
Yeah,
Colorado,
that's funny. I didn't think about that. In Georgia, I'm with you, Georgia. I would never get this right. Chihuahua.
You got to just remember Chihuahua. Chihuahua. That's how you remember that one.
And the only reason I'm not with Louisiana is because I owned one, but restaurant is the number one word.
Yeah, people forget the AU where it goes. So a lot of people will put AU twice.
Yes.
They'll put rant. AU.
Well, that's what I used to say. Restaurant. Yeah. North Carolina, I'm with you. Spaghetti is the number one.
Don't forget the H.
Misspelled word. And then in Minnesota, ukulele.
Ukulele. U-K-U-L-E-L-E?
Yeah.
Okay.
What is that? So, anyways, if you are having a hard time spelling, you are not alone. Don't worry. It's 997 The Blitz.
Now, let's see if we can learn you something. Sit up and pay attention.
Yep, let's learn you some stuff on a Friday morning. Make you a little bit smarter than you were when you woke up today. Little tidbits of information you can take with you throughout your weekend and into Memorial Day. Let's see here. Let's start with... Get to the right spot. Did you know the technical term for a burp is an eructation? Like, oh man, I just had a really embarrassing eructation. So, would that mean you could get an erection?
A burp boner?
Yeah.
What is that? Yeah. What is that? I don't know.
So you're being childish. I'm being scientific.
Oh, okay. Excuse me.
An eructation,
I'll behave like an adult.
Please.
Eructation.
Erection. Yes.
Erection.
If you have a unique medical condition.
Oh, where it can burp?
Oh, that's even better than mine. I was going to say when you burp, you get one. But if it can burp,
so that would be an eructation.
Correct.
Okay.
An eructation is you get one when you burp.
That would be the
eructation.
Your greatest talent. I would have the greatest, most popular TikTok on earth. Can you imagine?
Billionaire status.
Yes.
You would tour the world. You would tour the world showing off your eructation. Oh, people would pay so much money for that. And then you could charge extra for the VIP experience when it sneezes. Only for the VIP. We don't just be handing out erection sneezes for nothing. It's only for the VIP.
Oh, no.
Oh, God. But you know, it's time to retire when it turns into a cough. Oh, man. Did you know, we've actually talked about this. I've explained this before. If you properly shuffle a deck of playing cards and lay them out, the odds are those cards, or any cards for that matter, have ever been in that order ever in the history of man. That's how many possibilities they are in shuffling a deck of cards. It's 52 factorial.
Which is like beyond quadrillions and supertillions. And
yeah, there's a kid who actually named off the number.
Oh my God.
Can you go to the link real quick? Are you on the show prep sheet? If you're on the show prep sheet, there's an actual link to this fun fact. And it's the kid who is actually naming off the number.
Yeah, here we go.
All right, take a listen.
How many possible variations of a deck of playing cards are there?
There are 52 factorial combinations.
What's that number, Dylan?
80 uvadillion, 658 vadillion, 175 novadillion, 170 octadillion, 943 septendillion, 878 sextillion, 571 quindillion, 660 quatortillion, 636 tridillion, 856 duodillion, 403 undillion, 766 decillion, 975 nonillion, 289 octillion, 505 septillion, 446 tillion, 883 quintillion, 277 quadrillion, 824 trillion.
Wow. Is that all?
Is that all?
I knew trillion and quadrillion, quintillion. I had no idea what was after that. That's insane. Anyways,
I mean, he's a young kid.
It's a big number,
and he had his eyes covered. By the way, he had his hands over his eyes while
remembering
he was
the number,
saying the number.
Yep. Did you know that the look for some of David Bowie's iconic characters came from a costume designer by the name of Ola Hudson, who's the mother of Slash from Guns N' Roses?
Wow.
She created a lot of his iconic looks and a lot of his iconic characters.
And that would have been before, like, Slash was...
Yeah.
I mean, he was a little
right
kid.
Around there, right? Yeah, a little kid. Yep. Did you know the word moron was originally a medical term for a person with the intellect of an 8 to 12-year-old? I understand why I was called that word so much now.
You mean as an adult, though?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And finally, the oldest known tattoo was found on an Egyptian mummy of a woman who lived around 5,000 years ago. So, tattoos, about 5,000 years old.
Wow. I wonder how they did them back then. I mean, because did you ever have your friends that did like the green ink on their knuckles? They make a cross or write Ozzy.
Yeah, you get a lot of pen ink that they use. But dyes of some sort. Rock, the clay color and stuff like that. Yep. There you go, learning you some stuff on a Friday morning, 99.7 The Blitz.